This is an extract from a letter from Will Fisher, a miner at the Universal Colliery, to his cousin Charlie Mason. Dear Charlie, a month has gone since this terrible calamity occurred. We have recovered 165 bodies so far, and 280 still remain below in that deadly atmosphere. Every possible difficulty faces us. Consequently, mining experts from all over the country are here to enable us to penetrate the workings and snatch away the bodies. 4 shifts of 6 hours each continually keep the work going. We follow the air current, level down falls, erect temporary timber making it safe to travel, then carrying away the bodies. At times the gas, carbon monoxide, beats us, and we have to clear out for a shift or 2. 3 weeks ago we entered the Kimberley district. We passed numbers of bodies on the way, a haulier blown under his tram, 1 man buried by a fall, his foot sticking out, another caught by the full blast, dismembered, his head yards away, all killed instantly. Last week we managed to explore one of the 4 districts, Ladysmith. We cleared the whole district of bodies with the exception of 5 who must be buried under the large falls. We locate the bodies under the smaller falls by the stench. In one head-in we found 12 men in a group. They had missed the blast and gathered together and been killed by the after-damp carbon monoxide. What a spectacle! A dead horse lay rotting nearby, and men had fallen in all shapes. Some had sat and died in a heap, some stretched on their backs, 6 were lying across one another. Mortification had played havoc, faces and bare arms white with mildew. The nauseating stench added to the horror of it all. Then the death march, what a nightmare. We draw on leather gloves, lift a body onto a sheet of Brattis cloth, wrap it up, then tie it on a stretcher. Off with it, boys, and what a journey, even to us used to pit work. Through the murky gloom, dimly lit by the swinging lamps carried by the bearers, stumbling over the road with the swaying burdens, slipping on rails, sleepers, rough stones, squeezing through small, hastily prepared passages, great stones hanging overhead, likely to fall at any minute, and the stupefying heat and bad air causing the sweat to pour down in streams, and to add to the romance, the sickening stench. Some bodies are heavy too, our wrists giving out before the 2 miles are covered. Now the pit bottom is reached and the cold air chills to the bone. The hitcher pressed the button, up we go. Half a mile of shaft in less than a minute. Then across the colliery yard, through groups of men and women. Who is it? Don't know indeed. On we go, to the mortuary, walls piled with coffins. Men come forward, noses and mouths covered. Unwrap the body, calling out to a man with a book. Moleskin trousers, patch on a left knee, nailed boots, piece on right heel, etc. Usually the only means of identification. 20 have so far been buried unidentified. Funerals take place every day, the sad processions slowly winding their way to the hillside cemetery. The pity of it all that flesh should be so cheap. The criminal negligence